Hello students, welcome to our digital learning with SAFCO Academy, and today in chapter 4 we are going to learn about water, and I hope you will all enjoy the lesson by starting with introduction to water. Water is a clear, tasteless, odorless liquid visual for life. It is found everywhere and it is essential for survival of the most living things. Water is also a good example of matter, and it can change from one state to another. Dear students, water exists in three states, which are in solid as ice, in liquid as water, and in gas as steam from boiling water. These pictures display the state of water in three states of matter, which are in solid as ice, in liquid as water, and in gas as steam. And here now we are going to look at the states of water, and this is by observing their occurrence. Firstly is solid as ice. We place water in a tray and put it in the freezer, and after some time you will find solid ice cubes are formed. Secondly, it is liquid as water, and this it is observed when we pour water from a container into a glass. You'll see it flow and take the shape of the glass. Thirdly, it is gas as water vapor, and this it is observed when we boil water in a pot on the stove. As it heats up, you'll notice steam rising from the pot, and that is what we call water vapor. And here are the properties of the states of water. The properties of which states of water, which are solid, liquid, and gas, help to define its characteristic and also its behavior. By starting with solids. Solids have a fixed shape and volume, and this is because their particles are tightly packed and vibrate in a place. Secondly, it is liquid as water. In liquid form, water flows like a river, it sticks together, and also boils when it gets really hot. Thirdly, it is gas as water vapor. In gaseous form, water in the air becomes invisible, spreads around easily, and also can change back into liquid when it gets cold. Now we are going to look at the first change of water. When water changes from one form to another, like from ice to water or water to steam, it is called first change or first transition. The diagram of the first change of water. Solid changes to liquid through melting. Liquid changes to gas through evaporation. Liquid is converted back into solid through freezing, and gas changes back to liquid through condensation. Solid turns directly to gas through sublimation, and gas turns directly to solid through deposition. We also have uses of water, and these uses of water are observed in the three states of matter, which are solid, liquid, and gas. Firstly, it is solid as ice. We use it for cooling drinks such as soda, milkshake, and coffee, and also in preserving food such as vegetable, meat, and fish. Also, in solid as ice, we use it for making surfaces slippery for sports like ice skating as shown there in the video. Secondly, it is liquid as water. Farmers use water to grow plants and crops so that they can survive and harvest them. Also, in liquid as water, firefighters use water to put out fires in case of fire outbreaks. We use water in liquid form for fun activities like swimming or diving. Water in liquid form turns big wheel to make electricity. It is termed as hydroelectric power, generated from flowing or falling water. Water is also essential for drinking, cooking, and cleaning, and this is termed as domestic uses or home uses. The boiling point and the freezing point of water. Water has its boiling and melting point, and these are observed when water has fully boiled and also changed to ice. by starting with the boiling point of water. Boiling point is the temperature at which water turns into a gas, which we call it steam. And for the boiling point of water is at 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. And at this both temperatures, the water becomes really hot. So when you see the water bubbling and making steam, it has reached its boiling point. And also, the boiling point of water can be measured using a thermometer, and it should read 100 degrees Celsius. The boiling point of water is important because the boiled water, it is safe for drinking. And this is because the disease-causing microorganisms that might be present in water die when water reaches its boiling point. So you have to make it a priority to ensure your well-being by drinking only boiled water. And lastly, in this topic, we are going to talk about the freezing point of water. By definition, the freezing point it is the temperature at which a liquid like water starts to turn into a solid, which we call it ice. For water, the freezing point it is measured at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And at this temperature, it is when the water becomes really cold. So when you see that water has finally turned into ice, it shows that water has finally reached its freezing point. Also, the freezing point of water can be measured by using a thermometer which reads 0 degrees Celsius. Therefore, the freezing point of water is the temperature at which water changes to solid state. Goodbye class, see you on the next lesson.